On the Washington Commanders.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, this Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
2nd and 9.
Here we go. Wide 80.
In motion goes the tight end. Burrow looking to pass. This is Fant on the short completion. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Gun. Got. 180. Wait up. That's your man.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay,
looking to put a drive together.
Warriors, 19, 60 Eagles.
Daniels looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Go.
Here's Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
60 Vikings.
To the air goes Daniels. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT Tate. 180. 11 MT Tate. 11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
Play action, now it's Daniels.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
One more time. That's all right. One more time. Let's go. Don't let him run. Please get it together.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Let's go. Dragon 60. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game And overthink things, get back to what works.
Washington going to send out their punter.
Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Taken from just outside the 30. Dances by him. A good return there, 17 yards.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
Gun. Dot. 18, 12. Dot.
An inside give, Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense has been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
19 Lions.
Now Daniels. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
A lot of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Broncos, 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
11, 11, 11. Sahan. 180. 11 MT, 11 MT. Sahan.
Burrow will throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
38-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're probably lucky to only be down 7-0 as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. You talk about this Bengals defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
This is an area of the game that they definitely have to improve because right now, against the pass, top 10 in the league. But against the run, that's where the struggles have come in. You've got to find a way to make sure they stop runners before they get started. All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing, is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To throw is Daniels. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go. Right, 80. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11.
Now Burrow. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Let's get set. White 80. White is up.
Here's Burrow. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the 18-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready, right?
And they go play action. Daniels. Complete to Wright. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Cowboy 80. Street. Go.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
At the 6-yard line.
go 80.
They'll run on first down and right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Tag! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Rig alert, rig alert. Viking, 79 Broncos. 65 cat, 65.
Back to throw. Daniels. Touchdown. Jalen Wright from 8 yards out. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now it's second and 10.
11 Thomas.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And a ball going to be intercepted yet again. And the return will stop right around the 25.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready? 18, Pioneer. Street, street. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. That's complete. It's Charles. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go. 18 caught. Ready?
Now a handoff up the middle. Harper. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed.
He was brought down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Over the middle, complete. That's Charles. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be third down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10.
Cougar Knight Warrior 70. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
Hold the ready. Set up. Bronco 80.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Gun.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. And Burrow going to change the play.
First down, Bengals.
11. Stop.
They go play action here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7. Past the 30 to the 32.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
11, Thomas. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Now it's Burrow. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33. As the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
Here we go.
As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
11 MT. Stop.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. His throw incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
180. Stop.
Back to throw again. And that one almost intercepted. Boy, he's got 2 already, nearly a 3rd, but not to be, and it's 4th down. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right.
Oh,
always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range. That is incomplete.
You just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Off play action. Daniels. You had him man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Seven Pirates. Let's go now. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Ready.
The final shot before break. Daniels. He's got his receiver, Lane. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Okay,
Out
ready.
there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to throw. Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McClure. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Let's go. 18, 70 Lions, Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Daniels looking to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try the left side. It's Harper. And he's going to have the Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Ready.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's Daniels. Over the middle, complete. It's Charles. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
Panther 60. Go.
To the air goes Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Alex Highsmith in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. The Commander's going to bring out the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. And they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they're trailing the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go, here we go. 180, 11, Thomas.
Burrow looking to pass. This is Fant on the short completion. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From the 41, here's second down and 8.
Get set. 11, God. 11, MT, take. God.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
11, 11, 11, 11. God.
Now it's Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This will be taken at the 10. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Throwing now is Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Pretty good throw there by the rookie to move the chains.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Come on, set. 19, 18.
They'll give this to Wright running right. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Here's 2nd and 8. He finds his man complete. It's Harper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington! Terry McLaurin, 48 yards. And the Commanders will add to their 4th quarter lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go total, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score. Commanders 17. Bengals 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That is taken in by the tight end Fan. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Gotta go.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Bengals.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Devin Lloyd, the one to get home and earn that sack.
It's 2nd down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow will throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. It's got to have it time. 4th and 9. Here's Burrow. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
18, rock, 18, go! Rock on, let's hit 19.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bartlett. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Bartlett. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This from 54 yards away. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And the lead will hold at 10. And that miss should just about write a finish to this one.
Yeah, they needed 2 scores, and they needed that field goal there to be the first one and still give them an opportunity. But now, with the time left on the clock, I think this one's about finished.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
Hey, we got to
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
To throw, Burrow. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Here it is, 4th and inches.
Gun, gun. Stop. 180. 180, stop. 11,
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So they'll line up for the onside kick. 18 seconds to go. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
Let's go now.
As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And they take a knee. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
70 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Mustang 19. No street. Wide motion. Wide motion. Come on, boys.
Looking to throw. Bartlett. That is intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 45.
They'll take over the 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
On one, ready?
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. He's in! Are you kidding me?
How do you give that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today, and really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game,